kailangan ko na naka-slant. Yung hindi na siya
Ah,
straight.
Yung
ah.
mga macro niya kasi sir.
Naka
Eh,
3900X ka na nga eh. I know wala namang kinalaman yun, but just wanna put that out there. Ayun,
I
so,
was
go.
actually sir, parang gusto ko na nga bumili ng keyboard na half, yung split.
Naku,
Oo.
wag ka malason dyan sa sa
Oo nga.
dalawa na yan, kay Rocky tsaka kay Jay, o
Hindi,
tsaka kay
tsaka
Ken, tsaka kay Gerald.
sobrang laking nun, adjustment. Hindi
What?
siya, as in malaking yung learning nun. Kaya only
Kasi
do that
nasanay ka
kung,
na sa full size, no?
only do that kung seryoso ka na talaga.
Okay, I'm gonna run the ad before I forget, ah.
Yes, sir.
Hi to everybody who just tuned in.
Bibili ka ng PC, most likely kailangan ng Windows. Pero saan ka kukuha ng legit Windows? Daming options, daming prices. Baka nito.
Buti na lang, may cdkeyoffers.com.
Madali lang ang order.
Search for the software you need, add to cart, daan ka sa payment options nila.
Wala pang 5 minutes, finished! May legit working CDK ka na para sa Windows mo.
Gamitin lang aming code para makakuha pa ng discounts.
Kaya kung naghahanap ka ng legit, mura, at original software,
Check out cdkeyoffers.com.
Reverend John
Alright.
actually read my mind. We need a new CD key commercial made in the new shop. Although I understand
Ayun, sir.
the boys and girls are working on it.
Naka na yun. Storyboard na.
Naka-slate na, 'di ba? Where they've just been raring to go actually, to
Yeah.
be honest. Sige, let's start out with tech questions. We actually have a lot, and I did feel guilty na puro giveaway lang kasi tayo, puro kalokohan naman yung hardware sugar. Hindi naman, wala na yung technical hardcore PC gaming side.
You changed,
So
bro.
we did another.
You changed na,
Now
bro.
that you're near 100K, oh nga, yeah. Iba na kayo. But actually, good nga for you guys. May dati sobrang anti-giveaway. Ngayon, medyo slightly more lenient about giveaways, but
Puro giveaway na nga eh.
yun
Sa
nga, yeah.
Discord eh. Kahit
That's all
sa
we
Discord.
that's all we do, yeah, on the Discord and the live streams. But our first question from Oxygen Barrett, ano po sa inyo sa RTX 40 series? The newly announced, I mean, everybody was expecting it, but Jensen came out this week with the official announcements. People were a bit ticked off na yung 4080, parang it was just like a half-baked 4070, or and then yung thing about yung DLSS niya, hindi siya tunay na sobrang laki nung jump between DLSS 2. I'm just gonna start with, I haven't really looked at the specs too in depth too much. I will reserve judgment. Although just initially maraming ang backlash na sobrang mahal kasi they're not gonna be, everybody thought na wala na yung crypto mining, tsaka wala na yung, medyo nag-ease na yung pandemic hardware restrictions and difficulties. Bababa na yung 40 series prices, but Nvidia seems determined to keep them at the rate that we got accustomed to during the pandemic. So maraming nagalit doon. Marami rin nagalit yun nga doon sa DLSS na parang they were trying to tweak the performance na hindi naman siya ganun ka layo yung performance dun sa 30 series. And yun nga, the 4080 seems like a half-baked 4070. But again, this is all just like I've just dinaanan ko lang in passing, di ko pa talaga na-check. So I will reserve judgment. And you don't naman magaling yung internet, mabilis magalit, but I'll reserve judgment until I actually get to see like the benchmarks, because I haven't, and I don't really trust the benchmarks also from like Nvidia too much. Syempre kasi they have something to gain by giving specific numbers.
Adding.
Although yung sa akin lang, I agree with Gamers. Si Gamers Nexus came out with a thing na sobrang bonkers ng cards kasi sobrang laki na nila. Like they're almost 4 slots. Tapos yung naming conventions nila sobrang pangit. So I kind of agree with Gamers Nexus there. Although the colorful, thank you, colorful. The colorful cards are still named the same. Parang Neptune, tsaka what's the other? iGame? I think iGame yung
iGame.
yung usual naming scheme. So yun. So that's just my 2 cents on it. I don't have a proper opinion yet, except na I agree with Gamers Nexus na parang kalokohan na 'to na sobrang laki na nung cards, it will get very difficult for clearance issues even inside spacious cases. And yun nga, yung naming schemes nila medyo they try to
Ano,
get creative but it really seems,
seafood.
medyo malabo.
Eh,
Oo.
parang yung nga ngayon si Jet, parang ano, parang we're the scalpers now, especially with the pricing.
Rocky,
Aminado aminado na. Oo.
Eh,
Rocky, medyo sira yung mic mo.
I think it's his
Parang,
connection.
ewan ko
Medyo
kung
ba?
connection eh. Oo,
oo,
parang akala ko internet
Like
ko nga yung
sirang-sira ba
problema.
or ano?
medyo clipped, eh, parang
Static.
nagki-clip
Okay,
yung audio, oo.
wait
Oo.
lang.
Pero nakikita ko kasi sa diagnostic sa Restream, yung connection medyo slightly mahina. I think that might be
Okay.
it.
How about now?
Be- That's
Ayan,
better
ayan.
actually. Yeah.
Okay.
But we did hear your quip about Jensen being the scalper, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sobrang mahal nga nung ano eh. Ito si, teka, I just saw a familiar name in the chat. Itong ginagawa nitong wala bang date si Ken Cruz ngayon? Ano yung ginagawa niya sa
Mm,
7:30? Hmm?
kulang na
Di
lang
ba
mag-date
di ba nalabas ng bahay?
eh.
Rocky, medyo sira pa rin mic mo.
Hayaan mo na. Okay lang. Like, stop, ano na lang, stop wasting time on it.
we're, we're professionals.
Yeah,
We'll work through it.
yeah,
We'll power through it. But I really think it's the internet connection
yeah.
actually. So, ayun. Any other Rocky Aren thoughts on the 40 series?
Yeah, that's the first
Newly,
time na ano eh, na yung same name na GPU, totally magkaiba ng specs. Usually 'di ba kasi yung 4080 or
mm,
like yung 80 series tapos yun lang, ang mag-iiba lang is yung mount ng VRAM. Yun, ito
yeah.
lahat. So yung transistor count, yung clock speed niya iba. And then they're passing it off as, hindi, 4080 pa rin yan. Trust me, bro. So, parang medyo,
4080 yan. Wag ka
yeah.
magulo.
Uh,
Wag ka
so,
magulo.
yun nga eh. Mas okay sana. Like, okay na sana kung like, sige, edi sabihin na lang natin na 4070 Ti siya. Di ba? Like, hindi ko magets kung
Mm,
ano yung,
mm.
well, gets ko kasi syempre gusto nilang i-drive yung price higher. Saying that you're buying a 4080, so 4080 dapat yung price. Nga lang, mas mababa yung RAM.
Ayaw pa Ayaw pa nila
So,
maglabas ng TI. Mga 6 months
yeah,
away pa yan, 'no? 'Di ba yun
yeah.
yung usual
Yun
ano
nga
nila
eh,
parang,
yeah.
staggered.
I really just wish talaga na AMD kind of keeps up na with ray tracing and yung FSR nila. Kasi yun eh, yun na lang talaga yung kulang para parang itong Nvidia na nakikita ko siya na parang yung dating Intel noon na marginal na improvements or sobrang like, talaga sobrang mamahal nung nila mga patong nila. Up until
Ki
dumating yung Ryzen. So, nung
that
nag-Ryzen, ayun na, nag-panic na kung ano-ano na. Biglang may 12 gen na, ang ganda na bigla. And mas mura sila bigla, di ba? So, yun yung kailangan talaga eh. Talagang decent na competition. Pero so far, yan, hintayin natin yung offerings ng AMD.
I Yeah, it's really like yun nga, what I reply to in the comments is na it's hard parang being top dog goes to your head eh. Especially nga nag-break up
Mm.
sabi ni EVGA hindi na siya mag-Nvidia cards kasi
It's not
yun nga
used me.
sobrang restrictive nung 'di ba? Oh, break
Yeah.
up na tayo. Di
Mm.
ano. So I mean, but yeah, kasi they've been top dog for so long. Parang, especially in the Philippines, sobrang brand conscious yung mga Pinoy sa Nvidia. Parang it's like GPU, there's no other GPU except Nvidia. So, although
Mm.
a lot of the feedback nga has been mag-AMD na ako. But to be
Yeah.
honest, every generation ganun naman eh. I mean, um, I'm not hopeful na lilipat talaga yung karamihan ng customers natin kasi every
Mm.
generation people bitch na sobrang mahal nung Nvidia cards and yet yun nga people nagka-queue sila and they look out for it. So ikaw kahit si Rocky the Programmer kabala mukha mo sinisira mo yung 5000 series ni AMD talagang low point in your life mo yun
Yeah.
in driver
Ayun
issues.
nga, kaya nga I wish sana na una yun nga,
Ah,
ayusin nila
maayos
yung
naman.
drivers and then yun nga, ma-develop nila ng more yung ray tracing nila and FSR. Kasi yun nga eh, actually may recent akong tinest sa friend ko, yung 6950 ba yun? 6980. Ano ba yung naming nila? 6950 XT, di ba? Yung top na card nila.
6990 I think XT.
Or yeah, yung iba sa yung top na 6000 series card nila GPU versus a 3090 yata or 3090 Ti. Mas mataas yung FPS ng 69 eh. Or
Nung
69.
AM oo,
Yeah,
nung
yeah.
AMD, oo,
Yeah. Basta walang ray tracing, Walang ray
oo,
tracing and DLSS.
oo.
Mas ano performant yung AMD. So may
But but
something
but
dun
but
eh.
but 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 why would you not turn on I mean, 'di ba, kung I mean,
Yun nga.
'yan, 'di
Yeah,
ba,
exactly.
triple A
Yes.
game, RTX
Yun.
on, DLSS on, oh.
Tas yun nga, yung pang ang dami kasing features ng Nvidia na talagang like sets them apart. Nga, yung NVENC, which is
Hmm,
super ano
hmm.
na ngayon, napakahalaga na ngayon, especially 'di ba yung mga gamers
Nowadays,
gusto nila mag-stream.
ah,
Ayun, nagsi-stream.
oo.
Kaya yun. Kaya nakakalungkot lang na ganito yung fall ng Nvidia.
Yun, so yes, they are quite pricey. We'll have to see actual benchmarks first. Although, yun nga, but in every generation people bitch about it. But I don't know. Although I
Mm,
do agree with Rocky the programmer. Ganun si Intel eh. If you guys remember back in the day,
mm.
untouchable yung Intel and AMD just
Yes.
in fairness si AMD makulit lang yun eh. Like hindi talaga
Mm,
ganun kaganda yung performance but they stayed in the game kahit malapit na sila ma-bankrupt, kahit hindi ganun yung ibang generation sila until they hit jackpot with the Ryzen and they just made bank on that and then talagang they kept up with the performance of the Ryzen series. Although to be fair, nag-ano ako yung AMD ko Athlon, parang black something, Athlon. May mga competitive lines naman si AMD before
yeah,
Ryzen. But
yung ano,
y-
yung FX ba yun?
something, I don't
Yeah,
think I was
ano
FX,
siya
but the one,
talo yung Intel dati dun eh, sa FX. And
the
then
pound for pound performance. No,
and then
so
1 decade
yeah,
of
of
Intel dominance.
superiority. Yeah. Yep. Sige, from Endless. Hardware Sugar, ask ko lang, what do you feel about trading in processor? Like R5 to 600 to 3600 or 1650 to 1660? I'm not sure if the question is asking if we accept trade-ins, because
Yeah,
we don't.
that's it. Yun
Ah,
yun.
that's a question. Oh, okay.
Mm,
No, we don't. Sorry.
we don't.
I was going to say if you can find somebody, sure, yeah, that's a good deal, di ba? Parang
Mm.
to 600 to 3600, great.
Yun ang
1650.
yun
Oh,
ang key though, somebody, not
no.
us.
Yeah. Yeah, even we don't do that. Uh, Although it's interesting actually na a lot of car guys do that. Like I know Honda, Makati,
Mm,
any brand. So it doesn't need to be Honda, Toyota, Kia, whatever.
mm.
They'll accept it. Di ko lang alam kung magkano. But at least you're getting something for your old hardware. The best that we do is if you're a hardware sugar customer, you can give your secondhand items to us. Sorry, I mean you store them with us and then we'll sell them. Yeah, not give them to us. Don't give Rocky the programmer idea. Di ba? Atin na to
Akin na yan.
Oh yeah, overclock din hanggang ano na husto. But it'll get stored with us and then we'll sell them for you. Kumbaga kami yung intermediary between the buyer and the seller. But so that's the best we can do to encourage sale of secondhand items. And actually we've sold quite a lot of secondhand items for our customers. Um, and yun, parang kung makatulong din if you're thinking of upgrading with us, you don't know what to do with your old hardware. Yun, we do have that service. Parang kami lang ata may ganun. But
Yeah.
yep. Um, all right. Sup, Leah Magnaye? Leah Magnaye, Lazy Cable Programmer, sorry, Lazy Cable Manager, we're all winners of our giveaway. Last Puwede Magtanong. And they're also regulars on the channel. Thank you so much. Adrian, who's also, what's something you want in the upcoming CPU generation? Actually, sobrang lapit na nung 7000 series ni Ryzen. Like, we're maybe 2 weeks
Actually,
away.
yeah, 5 days.
New
September
official no?
yung September 28 yata yung ano, September 27 yung release.
Yung suppliers natin, we've already naka-reserve na kami kumbaga, but they haven't told us yet when it's coming. But
Mm.
mukhang may supply naman. Hopefully relatively close to the official worldwide release date. So mukhang
Pati
ano
yung
naman.
motherboards may ano na
Yes,
tayo.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Gigabyte,
Pati yung RAM.
ano.
Pati yung RAM.
DDR5.
Yeah.
Actually, meron naman may DDR5
Okay.
na reasonably priced. Nakahanap ako
Uh,
crucial,
okay, at least
DDR5.
crucial, yeah. Yung
Decente naman.
naked, yung walang ano,
Hmm.
walang RGB ano.
Walang RGB pero may heatsink naman ata. So,
Okay, okay,
di naman
okay.
yung di naman yung naked. But you guys, what do you guys want in the or like feature wise? Ren as a editor,
CP, actually, I don't
sa
know, pero
CPU.
Ay kasi siyempre sa price, sana sana hindi siya gano'n
Mm.
kamahal.
Actually,
Well,
yung
that's all.
price
Eh,
That's always.
hmm,
yung price niya walang ano, eh, walang increase.
It'll be same as 5,000.
Mm.
Yung
So,
Ryzen.
yung same level, same price. Pero siyempre, yun nga, yung price to entry, hindi ka lang naman bibili CPU, eh. Bibili kang motherboard, bibili kang RAM, bibili kang
hmm, might you'll
PCIe
have
5
to
na
buy.
GPU, PCIe 5 na SSD para ma-maximize mo yung ano. Kaya may caveat pa rin.
I mean, it's a slippery slope, guys. Once you start
Mm.
up there, you gotta, like, yeah, you fall down into all sorts of upgrades. To be
Mm.
honest, I don't know if this is, itong si Hardware Sugar Fan Club, I don't know if this is employee sponsored and they just haven't told me. Kasi to be honest, I didn't ask and they haven't told me also. Pero itong ROGPG 48UQ for 100K sub giveaway. Like, even if each sub gave 1,000 pesos, kulang pa
Hindi
rin yun
hindi
para
enough
sa
yung boy.
yun para sa Lecheng PG48QQ din. Pero sobrang ganda. I
Yeah.
can't, sobrang ganda. Like, talagang nalungkot ako when I had to give it back. Pero that's a really nice. Although it's been interesting reading the comments on that video. Some were saying, 48 is just too big. I'll go with the 42. Um, some others were like, you might as well get just the LG C2, which is also OLED. And I think actually use the same panels. I was talking to our Asus guy, parang he mentioned na galing sa LG din yung panels nung
Yeah.
PG UQ series. Although somebody else mentioned na sobrang pangit nung response time kasi TV siya, hindi siya
Yeah.
technically monitor. So there's been a bit interesting discussion dun sa comment section. Although to be honest, like, that's all water under the bridge for me. I've seen the 48UQ. I can't go back.
Yeah.
So yeah, so walang sweldo yung mga staff for like 3 months para ma-afford ko si PG48UQ. But I'm sure you guys understand naman. Gamers rin naman kayo. So I know
Basta
I
sir
know
ano, basta sir rotate. So
rotate.
Monday, Thursday sa akin, Wednesday and ano kay Ren.
Basta akin weekends. Kailangan ko gusto ko weekends. Oh, and everybody's
Oo.
in, no? Everybody in.
Yeah.
So,
Kaya.
but joint suffering for a common goal. Oh, yun naman yung important, di ba? Oh, man. Sobrang mahal talaga, grabe. Although, weird thing about the pricing. So, 1.5 yung 48-inch, but I looked on
Mm.
Amazon, 1.9 na yung 42-incher. So,
So tumaas na bigla no ano.
oh, kasi I think kakalabas lang ni 42 eh. Si 48 hindi pa talaga release. So baka
Mm.
tataas din yung dollar, yung US price nung 48 incher. Kasi grabe 19 yung 42. Obviously, 'di ba? Why would you well, some people complain na sobrang like sumasakit yung mata niya, they feel nauseous when they with so large a screen. Trust me, that's
Hindi
seryoso like
hindi
yeah,
hindi
it
yun, akala niyo lang yun.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. When you
Kasi
try it out. Oh.
Kasi yung nakakaano diyan, yung mga taong nagsasabi niyan, nilalagay nila dun sa table nila ngayon. Hindi, eh. So, kung meron kang malaking screen, lalayo ka, eh. And yung layo na yun and yung kumbaga yung buong field of view mo, field nung kung ano yung ginagawa mong content, it's talagang hindi ka babalik dun. It's like parang
Hmm.
ganito, manonood ka ba sa Netflix nung Dune or sa sinehan? Yun lang naman yung tanong, eh, 'di ba? Yun lang
Hindi
yung
di ba
tanong
pwede
dun.
yung pirated na ano, yung shaky cam, shaky
Hindi,
cam na ano.
'di ba? Wala, eh. Talagang ano, wala.
It's an amazing monitor. I mean, actually isang comment nga doon sa review na yon. You know it's good kasi gusto ni Anton kasi I'm really cheap at AF, man. I'm really like sobrang kuripot when it comes to my stuff. Like half, three-fourths of my new rig is like second hand or
Second hand.
whatever. Oh, pero yung with that monitor talaga, and that's the first time I reviewed something that I'm like, God damn, I need this in my life. Like,
Mm.
we get to review cool things, but that one talaga, I can't get it.
Yeah.
Like even now, I can't get it out of my head. And taking it's like it's an obsession. Okay, that's ano. Tama na about the ano. Tama na about the
Eh,
monitor
tsaka
kasi
last na
wala
lang,
pa.
last na lang. So, yun yung sinasabi namin na ano, eh, sinasabi namin na like, kung pwede kang mag-splurge dun sa PSU tsaka sa monitor, yun talaga. Like, wag kang magtipid dun. Kasi yun yung magtatagal ng buong buhay mo, eh. 'Di ba? You don't replace monitors naman unless, 'di ba? Kaya yun, kunin mo na yung best na kaya ng money mo ngayon.
yung GPU na rin, wag na mag-splurge. Kasi Mobo, wag na rin mag-splurge. Yung RAM, pwede.
Hindi,
NVMe,
yun
kailangan ano.
upgradable, 'di ba? Yan nga, upgradable kasi pero yun nga, 'di ba, yung tulad ng monitor, like kahit makatatlong systems ka puwedeng yun pa rin yung monitor mo, eh.
Yes, yes.
True.
Kaya ano, eh, worth talaga siya na ipag-splurgean.
I'm actually right after that, we have an upcoming video na I ordered three of the cheapest gaming monitors on Lazada. So may minimum specs na 24 inches, at least
1080p.
144 hertz. So ang layo nung 48-inch OLED, 138 hertz versus like itong 24 inches. And then I'm playing Titanfall again para lang may comparison kasi
Yeah,
I play
nakakasuka yun.
Titanfall. Oh, and I'm like, man, I really thought the graphics on this thing were good. What
Oo.
is wrong with this game? But I mean, enjoyable pa naman siya. And to be fair, it's not the monitor's fault, diba? Ang layo nung price gap. But it's really
Hmm.
something else when you have a monitor of that quality. And then, to be fair, may mga good surprises yung cheap Lazada monitors. But I'll save that for the video. Revin Jan, for sure, man. I will let you know when the 47 comes in. The 40 series. Liam Magnaye. I know, right?
30-30.
Itong si Nvidia, I mean, it's kind of like a joke among enthusiasts na they like tossing at the end of like na paglabas na nung next gen, they like tossing in like a really low end card dun sa previous
Yeah,
gen.
it's not beneath them, eh, na to do that.
Walang pride, walang pride. Oh, yun
Wala
talagang ito
talagang
na sa
ano,
inyo. Yeah.
"We need your money.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it."
Yeah. Because that's para I think the worst GPU of 2022 is the 1630, 'di ba? Or the one they
Yeah,
released nga this year na bakit
pinakawalang ano,
pa?
walang sense,
Oo.
yeah, na
Yeah, oh, yeah.
why does this exist?
It came out later than the other cards, but its
Mm.
performance is worse than any comparable card like 1650 or something. So, yun nga, bakit pa? Bakit pa Nvidia? Uh All right. Let me just go through the chat. Sorry. See, this is how I like pwede magtanong. Like, legit tech questions. Hindi yung mga
Hindi yung
ginawa
mga
natin
ano,
last time na 24, 26,
24,
two.
FN24, bla bla
Oh,
bla bla.
yeah. Oo. Feeling ko
5.
I felt like yung parang nagko-call out ng mga nanalo dun sa track or something
Sa
or yung ano.
bingo.
Di ba? Yung ano. Oo nga eh. Yun, we jumped to this one. Ren mentioned the price. Ako for me, I would love, in keeping also with what Rocky said, I would love for AMD to keep its mojo. Sobrang ganda nung Ryzen series from 1,000 all the way up to 5,000. I mean, you can really tell the price was good, the performance was good, and there's talagang neck and neck with Intel, if not better than Intel, depending on the CPU and depending on the game that you're playing and the app the program that you're using. So if it keeps it competitive, it's good. It's better for everybody. But it's better for the market. It keeps Intel on its toes. I've always liked the underdog. I still find Tinko in underdog pa rin si AMD even though Intel nga
Eh,
suffered a lot of losses over the years.
sa CPU, Ray, hindi siya
para
underdog.
para sila na yung ano.
Oo, sila na yung top ngayon. Mas mahal na sila, eh, 'di ba? Nung ano,
Yes,
5,000
compared
versus
to
yung 11.
compared to
Yeah.
12 gen. But it's like kung may UAP fans, it's like yung UP yung current champion, but parang tingin ko pa rin UP yung
Underdog. Eh,
underdog.
that's a very accurate
Yung 'di ba parang sila
description,
yung champion pero
analogy.
ano,
Yeah, that's
so
true.
parang in the back
Like,
of my mind,
yeah. Yeah, parang wala yung air no
yes.
invincibility sa kanila, eh. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
ganda,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. And I have to say I'm not from UP. I'm from the other
Yeah.
schools that they beat. I mean, so of course parang biased ako. Pero
Mm,
'di ba? Kasi yun nga, parang they're the champions and they beat Ateneo convincingly last season
mm.
Pero coming into this season, parang yung dating, parang sila pa rin yung underdog kahit even though they're the current champions and they have a good program in place. The current roster wala pa man ata nagbago masyado. Like they won without Kobe Paras, without the marquee name players talaga. So their squad is intact eh.
Yeah. Balita ko kasi may nag-donate na ng mga Gatorade dun sa
Sa UP?
practice nila. Yeah. So,
So may maganda rin sponsor.
hindi, ay, nakakainom na sila habang
ah,
nagpa-practice. Dati
yeah.
kasi sa bahay sila iinom.
Or off the court para magko-cook na lang sila or
Uh,
something, di ba? Parang ano. In the
Pandesal
dark
siya.
days, the dark days of
So,
the program. Oo. Pero 'di ba, parang feeling mo underdog pa rin sila eh.
yeah.
But yun. So I just got a message from my brother Rocky, and he's like, "Sorry, I can't make it to Puwede Magtanong." I'm like, "We're 30 minutes into the show." It's like he messages now lang na ano, na
Mm,
I can't make it. But he's busy doing his videos.
mm.
Reven Jan, may shoutout si, sorry, Rock, may shoutout si Reven Jan sa'yo.
Oo, sir. Sinisigawan ko lagi yan si Rebel dyan.
Wala bang tourney ngayon? I'm actually playing
Hindi,
Valorant because nga I need to get
sorry.
cheap monitors. So I'm getting back into the FPS groove.
Mm. Yung next na ano namin Dota 2 eh, pero inaano
Ah,
pa.
count me. Hindi ko na talaga masundan. Yung Valorant, the first few rounds, I keep dying, but I'm
Mm.
slowly getting back into the groove.
Yeah.
But yung Dota 2, wala nang pag-asa doon. Sup, Moniker?
Yung dagdag ko lang dun sa sorry, yung dun sa sinabi no
Go
ano,
lang.
yung nagtatanong dun sa like ano yung ine-expect mo dun sa next na AMD na CPUs. Na-disappoint lang ako na ang ni-release nila parang yung 600X, 700X, and then 900, and then
Ah,
950, di ba?
what's missing?
Tapos
What's missing?
like X, di ba? X. So alam
Ah,
natin
what's
na
missing?
later, like siguro in 5 months or like siguro 8 months, lalabas nila yung X3D.
Yan. They didn't even
Like,
come out with
bakit
a
mo
they didn't even come out with an R7
800,
7800X.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that's
Which is
talagang
yung,
naka-reserve na 'yon.
yun nga eh, which is yun nga, yung 800, yun yung best na gaming CPU in terms of yung price to
Best balance.
performance eh.
Yeah.
Kasi yun na, newsflash, yung 950, hindi mo kailangan yun kung gamer ka lang. Like,
What? What?
sobrang, sobrang sayang sa pera nun and sa power. Kasi yun,
I think they've lost Rocky the programmer. For all the gamers out there that I've recommended the 5900 and 5950 to, those are yan yung kailangan mo for gaming. Yeah. Nakabalik na si Rocky.
hindi,
Nobody
promise.
is so yeah.
Pero like seriously, di ba? Kahit sa store eh, we don't recommend it.
If you're
Lalo
a
na kung
gamer, if you're a gamer,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Hindi namin nire-recommend yun
Baka may
kung
magalit sa akin
yeah.
kasi I
Yun
mean
nga
yung
eh.
for editing.
Oo.
But it's
Siyempre for
true, it's true.
editing and for workstation na PC
Yes.
pwede. Pero for gamer, hindi siya, ano,
Yeah.
hindi siya talaga
Yes.
nire-recommend namin. Kaya
Yeah.
nga,
There is no performance increase beyond a
yeah,
certain
yung performance increase niya sobrang liit versus dun sa
marginal.
yung price niya, yung price
Yeah.
difference niya between the eight. So, yun nga, medyo nakikita natin yung greed na, okay, so covered natin yung mga low end and mid tier with 600 and 700. And then for the really high, skip natin yung best na
Wait
gaming
muna.
CPU. And
Wait
then
muna.
force them,
Yeah.
sa pinakamahal natin.
Into a 7900X or a
Yeah. And then
7950.
surprise, 8 months later, will actually release yung pinakamagandang gaming CPU para mag-upgrade ka ulit.
Kung may
Yun dun ako na, ano,
kung
dun ako
sira ulo ka na you can't wait and you bought a 7900 and then 8 months later you're gonna buy a 7800X 3D. Nasa sa'yo
yeah,
na yun.
yun nga eh.
Nasa
Di,
sa'yo
tsaka
na
yun,
yun.
ang nakakalungkot kasi sobrang laki nung difference nung X3D sa hindi 3D. Like yung sa ano na, yung sa tinest
Yeah,
ko,
when
ano
is our
siya
video
eh.
coming out? Sorry.
Yun nga, sir. Hindi, sir,
Nanalo ko
ano
lang.
na. I-shoot, hindi, unahin ko na, sir,
Nanalo ko
yung,
lang.
ano, yung
Yung
3080
isang
Ti na
colorful.
isa pa. Yeah, para mabalik na yung,
Yeah.
or siguro, wag na ibalik yung GPU. Okay lang din. Anyway. Yan, and then next yung CPU na yun. De, pero yun nga, ang inaano ko nga, yun nga, ang laki eh. 10 FPS eh. 10 to 15 FPS yung difference niya.
And if you're talking about like even at 100 FPS, 10 plus 10 is still plus 10%, right? Plus 10% is a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, tapos yun nga, yung ang maganda pang difference, so for example, yung game mo naghi-hit na let's say 55 to 60 and then dadagdagan mo yun ng 10 to 15. Ang laking difference nun eh, kahit sabihin mong ganun. Talagang yun na yung 70 FPS. Ano niya, especially like at 4K, ang laking bagay nun. Kaya, yun nga, nakakalungkot na ginawa nila hindi ako bibili. Ako magsiskip ako ng generation.
Rocky the programmer is on record na
Yeah.
it's a protest. It's a protest grabe na kayo
Mag-ano
AMD.
muna ako eh, pero mag-upgrade pa rin ako to ITX. ITX.
Ito si Rocky the programmer, grabe to. So all the employees get basically discounted prices. We give it to them at the dealer
Nako.
rate. May problema yan si Rocky the programmer. Sometimes I want to cut yung alcoholics na they had too
May
much to
kulang,
drink.
yeah, yeah.
I just wanna cut him off now kasi
Intervention.
yeah, hindi na healthy eh. Like 2 months later, tataas bigla yung graphics card from like then tataas ulit 2 months later after that. Di na ano eh. Uh, shout out. Thanks for joining us on the stream. Tia
Hello.
Magdaye, friend is asking if he should upgrade 3060 to the new 40 series. Like to be honest, I wouldn't right now kasi sobrang mahal pa ni 40 series eh. I'm sure bababa yun. I mean, Jensen says na we're gonna sell it to like $800 or something, but inevitably market forces maybe 6 months from now will push it down. And a 3060 is still quite, very decent for most games. So ako personally, if price to performance value wise, I wouldn't upgrade just yet. Yes, in the long run, um, once it's gone down a bit, pwede pa. But I wouldn't personally. Right now,
Mm.
I wouldn't.
Eh, malamang
I'm
naka 3080 kayo, sir, eh,
yeah.
parang
I don't. I was about to say. I was just looking at my card off screen. I'm like, what's the bagay? Ako naka 3080 ako eh. So
3080 din talaga
I
kayo
I I
mag-a-upgrade.
I can live for like the next 2 years or so,
Yeah.
year and a half. No, but I
Tas
mean,
may DLSS pa,
oh,
Diyos ko, walang gan
pero yung 3060 is very decent. Di naman yun
yeah, yeah,
di
yeah, yeah,
naman
yeah,
yun
yeah.
patapon na card. Oh.
Mm.
Eh, I was looking nga off screen na, ganda pa ng 3080 ko eh. Okay
Gigabyte
pa
yun,
naman
sir, 'di
siya eh.
ba? Gigabyte ano ba yun?
Zotac.
Zotac pa.
Uh, so, it's still very, and I want to say thank you to Serrana for going to the store last week. I hope you are enjoying your purchases or your cleaning or whatever it was that you that you had done at the shop. Um, but I have a team group.
So
Um,
tagta 2,400 pala.
is it are you using the where are you seeing the speed? Because sometimes Windows reports it. The Windows is reporting the divided by two speed. Let's say if the RAM is 4.8, although DDR4 at 4.8 is a bit hard to find. But if it's 4.8 and then Windows is showing 2.4, that's actually correct. It doesn't correct properly for the DDR for the DDR stands for ano yun, Rock? Double data rate.
Well, later.
So some programs that you're seeing the RAM speed on, tama actually siya. It's just na naka-divide by 2 because nga it's not taking into account the DDR even though naka-enable na si DDR. But if you use something like CPU-Z or which memory program shows the
Yung
wi-
Typhoon, yun yung pinaka-ano, pero yeah, CPU-Z.
Typhoon, CPU-Z.
Yeah.
So the RAM might actually be running at the proper speed. Nakaset naman yung tamang XMP profile. But yun nga, if you're
Sa
using just
BIOS
the
niya daw
regular Windows,
nire-read. Sa BIOS.
sa BIOS, but then
So hindi
it should be
hindi
reading properly.
nag-a-apply.
Oh.
Are you like ayoko namang ano parang kasi alam ko naman marunong ka mag-computer pero nasa-save ba siya talaga? Nasa-save ba yung change mo dun sa ano? Kasi pwedeng hindi eh.
Para mo sinampal si Lazy Cable Manager eh.
No, minsan kasi ganun. Yung kailangan mo nang i-reset yung BIOS completely. Kasi may parang write
Para mag-save,
something.
para
Yeah, para
mapasok.
mag-save
Oh.
siya. Yeah. Or yeah, baka na-escape mo tas don't save changes.
Para mo
Kasi
sinampal
ginawa ko
ulit
na
si Lazy Cable Manager.
yeah. Kasi ginawa ko na yun eh. Nangyari dito sa RAM na to. At tapos isa pa, meron pa yung na ano namin to dun sa troubleshootout eh. So ang ginawa ko para hindi sila maset ng sa tamang XMP. May ko, yung parang software na kasama dun sa motherboard. Tapos nakalagay siya sa eco mode. So yung eco mode yun, as in ibababa niya lahat. So look for something like that. Baka naka-eco mode yung motherboard or may app ka na nagse-set nun.
Pero yung program na yun is the software in Windows, 'di ba? The
Yes.
software of the motherboard in Windows. Oh, yeah.
So yun,
Gigabyte
isa-set niya
nga tayo, 'di
lagi
ba?
yun.
Anong MSI ba yun?
Hindi ko na
Hindi
Asus
ko maalala
yata,
yung
sir eh. Basta
Hindi,
may
for
eco mode
the
eh.
yung troubleshooter shootout.
Hindi ko na maalala.
Hindi yata either MSI ata or Gigabyte, but
Yeah.
okay.
Eco mode yun.
Moniker, the honest truth is because we promised a sponsor that we would. I mean, we have a quota of
Chill.
live streams. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not because we want to
Change,
give you.
bro!
Yeah, yeah. It's not because we want to
Bago
give
na,
you
bro!
tech advice. Oh, it's we are obligated. And but that's the thing about Hardware Sugar. If we say we're gonna do something, we're really gonna bust our butts to do it. So basically, nag-double yung quota namin for live streams for the next last month, this month, and next month because we got a new sponsor. So yeah. So aside from the previous Puwede Magtanong, usually it's once a month nga, but we're doing a second one. One, because we need more live streams to meet the quota. And two, kasi nga, to be honest, parang medyo malabo yung previous Puwede
Yeah,
Magtanong eh. We should
bitin
have
yung
just
last.
named it giveaway stream eh. Parang ganun, di ba? So, I didn't think it was good value for the community na I mean, it was fun. It was fun. But from a tech advice perspective, parang medyo alanganin siya.
Well,
So it worked out well. Like we needed to do it because we're obliged to do so under our agreements, and it's also value for you guys, I think. So win-win for everybody, basically. I
Inaaway kayo,
I
sir.
I hear
pagkatapos
you.
pag
I
pagkatapos ka namin tulungan, lazy cable manager,
no,
bigla
I agree. Oh, I agree.
tama pala, tama
Oh,
pala.
tama, yeah, tama.
Ako pala.
We need the moolah, man. Yan. On record na ako na bibili ako ng lecheng monitor na yan eh. So, show
Hindi
me
ka
the money.
sir,
Ano no?
bibili nga kayo?
Di, oh, I mentioned in the review, legit yun. Sinabi ko sa supplier namin na ano, oy,
Oh my
reserve mo na ako ng isa.
God!
Wait, sir,
Oo.
anong gagawin niyo sa monitor niyo ngayon?
Diyan pa rin.
Ah, oh.
Dadagdagan niyo lang.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
No,
my gosh!
I had four monitors, but the fourth monitor was an old LG TV na sobrang wasak-wasak na yung pixels. So, sanay na ako sa
Ah,
four. So, but my mid
Hmm,
screen will
yun din
become the
sinasabi ko sa
4K.
sarili ko, eh, na hindi
Oh, na ano?
kailangan ng upgrade, eh, kasi
Oh,
ganyan, eh.
di, oh, totoo. I can't go back. Oh, yung mga ano, I was ano, when I said I can't go back, I cannot go back. I said
Yeah.
I
I
will ano.
physically
Oh,
cannot go back.
yeah. Di na magsuschooling yung
Yeah.
anak ko para sa isang semester para lang maganda yung monitor ko.
Skip
Pero I'm not
skip
going
the
back.
shit.
She'll understand when she sees the monitor. Ah, okay, daddy. Oh. Okay na yan.
sir, yung fourth monitor niyo po ba may best amount?
Um, no. Actually, the only one na naka-best amount is itong Asus na nandito sa upper, ano, pakita ko na nga.
Ayoko na
Yeah.
hingin niya.
Yan.
Ano,
So, yan,
flex.
naka-best amount yan. And then this is my primary na 27 inches from BenQ. And it's fine, 2K, 144 hertz. Pero, tapos ito naka-horizontal. This is super old actually. It's a
Mm.
ViewSonic na sobrang luma. This was my old primary monitor.
Yun yung slack
My current
monitor niyo?
primary monitor. Oh, yan.
Grabe, parang
And then this is
tablet.
really like a secondary. And then now my fourth monitor is the cheap one from. This is one of the cheap ones from Lazada. So I'm using it as for the part of the review. Pero dati ito yung LG na 49 inches dito siya.
Mm.
And you can see the other cheap Lazada monitors there in the background.
Tapos meron sa
Ah,
baba. Meron pa sa ilalim ng
Dami eh,
TV.
no?
Sa banyo meron. So this is my 36 monitor.
I can't go on kasi I can't go back. Kasi that's how much I value communication with my staff. Na I need to be everywhere. I need screens so I can see if they message and I need to reply to them right away. Oh. And of course our customers kasi yun one of my screens is for just dedicated to customer
Yeah.
complaints.
So
Yeah.
alam niyo na kung bakit ba't nagtayo ng computer shop si Sir. Pang-justify ng mga pang-justify ng mga
I
upgrade.
also have a problem, yes. I mean, sa totoo lang, di ba? I mean, alam mo naman yung lahat ng enthusiast, ganun lang talaga eh. Ano? Di, I can resist, I'm going to skip a generation. Di naman si Rocky the programmer. Hintayin mo yan. Kung biglang bumagsak yung presyo dyan sa 7,000 series, pwede na.
Ay sir,
Bumaba na eh.
magkano?
Oh,
Magkano asking for a friend?
asking for a friend. Oo nga, magta-type pa yun sa Slack, asking for a friend. Yun. But yeah, it's true. I can't like goddamn. Yung gusto nga title ko dun sa review na yun, try before you buy. Hindi na nga naging review eh. Parang naging try before you buy na lang kasi leche, hindi na ako naka-let go eh. So ayun.
Pero sir, yung unit, so bibigyan kayo ng bago?
Ayun, no, I'm really buying one. Oh, so
Okay. So like,
the review
okay,
unit, we
okay.
sent it back to Asus na. Oh. Oh, but hell no, if they want to give me that, sure. Hindi na ako
Grabe,
bibili.
sister.
So, I
Grabe.
di na ako bibili. If they want to give us that, but I don't think they're gonna give us that. So, I gotta,
Yeah,
I gotta, no, ganda talaga. It's like, ganda talaga.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, di ko nasama sa review, but like, after one gaming session, nag-shower ako. So I was having a shower
Bumalik kayo
right
kaagad.
after sa gaming. And then, oh nga, dahil bumalik sa monitor. And then I
Basa
was just in
pa.
the shower. No, no, hindi, no. I was in the shower and I was thinking to myself, ano ba na-experience ko? Sobrang ganda. Yung parang natulala ka. It's like you're in the shower and then parang you're still thinking about the game and what you parang di na
Ay,
ito makatarungan
nako.
eh. It's really blew me away, blew me away. Legit.
Pero Titanfall lang yun, ah. I
Yo,
mean,
'di ba? Oo nga.
it's a good game, but
Six-year-old.
like
Oh.
it's not
Yeah,
like
yeah. 6-year-old game. 6-year-old game.
uh,
Native res niya 2K. I mean, you can max it up to 4K, but I didn't do that. But native, I was playing it at 2K on a 4K monitor. Then, yeah, 10 minutes later, I'm in the shower and I'm thinking to myself, God damn, ibang klase talaga. But anyway, tama na yan. Kasi I don't have it yet. So, di ba, mag-withdrawal symptoms pa ako eh.
maglalaway lang
Oh,
tayo eh. Magkano
yes,
na tayo.
yes. This is an interesting debate actually. Sorry mo. Hindi maganda yung segue, but I just gotta move on before baka sumama pa loob ko na I don't have it. The eternal debate if they should get the 3050 or 2060, or even uh the price difference now between a 2060 and a 3060 is not that big. Mas mahal konti yung 3060, but it's not that big. So there's a lot of discussion now. Should I get the 3050? Between the three, 3050, 2060, 3060. I did have to do some research kasi we're coming out with a video na we looked at all NVIDIA cards from the ano ulit yung una nila? STG 800 ba
STG.
yun? Or something. All the way up to the 30 series. And poor Ren has to edit all of that. And it's really a thankless job kasi it's just me talking to the camera and we have very little B-roll because it's not like we have the STG 80 hanging around or something, right? Or the Riva TNT. So I have not seen yet the magic of Ren, but I'm sure Ren came up with some. And I had specific instructions to Ren na, uy, wag ka lang kumuha doon sa YouTube na galing sa ibang
Oo
YouTuber.
nga,
So
sir.
so medyo hirap talaga to edit that video, but I have faith in Ren. But because of my research, I would say get a 3060 even if it's a bit pricier. I think value for money it's still better than 3050 and a 2060. The interesting debate really is between the 2060 and the 3050. Um, I've seen
Sorry.
some benchmarks na the 2060 still edges out the
Yeah.
3050. Although price to perform by value wise, mas mahal ba si ano? Mas mahal si 2060 eh. So there's
Tama.
that. Um, so it's really a gradation. If you can afford the 3060, get the 3060.
Pero konting-konti na lang kasi
Yeah,
yung ano.
konting-konti na lang. It's just several thousand. Really for me, it's
Mm.
between 3050 and 3060. The
Kumbaga,
2060, medyo awkward na eh.
kumbaga kung may money ka na ngayon, edi wait na lang ng isa pang, 'di ba, ng isa pang payday. Makukuha mo na yung 2060 eh. Like ganun kakonti yung ano niya.
May
Yung
tanong ako.
difference.
Hindi mo siya pag-iipunan no ano. Yeah, kasi talagang kayang-kaya siyang ano yun. Ano 'to? Ba't nabanggit pangalan ko dito ba?
Kung ano lang sinasabi mo sa mga tao eh.
Handling your lies.
Fake news.
Ano yun?
I agree. I mean, actually that's the reason why we're coming out with that Nvidia video is that there's still a lot of value in old cards. I mean, you look at the 1080. It's still quite a viable gaming platform. In fact, depende pa nga, pwede ka pa mag 4K depending on the game. So no need, although RTX really is nice to have. I mean, especially as time goes on, more and more games will have it, so its value goes up more. To be honest, in DLSS, I'm not really too sold on it yet. I mean, I
Malamang kasi
understand.
3080 yung hindi kayo talaga counted doon, sir. Kasi
I mean, diba?
3080 yung ano nyo eh.
The card I'm using now. I mean, it's like,
Pero I think kasi 4K
konting-
na yung, 'di ba? 4K na yung next yung monitor. Ayan, mararamdaman nyo na yun.
4K na yung next monitor. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so,
Yes.
'di ba?
Can
So
we stop it about the monitor? Kasi
pero like naturally bumabalik dun eh. Like, especially ayun nga 3080. So nasasanay na kayo sa 110, 120
yeah.
form, 'di ba?
Yeah. Oh,
Yun, pag nag 4K kayo, ano yun eh. Medyo
makita mo.
mararamdaman. Yeah, 74, 80. Like, they're still fast, like, as in gaming FPS pa rin yun, but hindi siya 120 eh. Kahit hindi kayo professional gamer na ano, mararamdaman yun. Kaya yun, yung DLSS, maano kayo, kumbaga ma-appreciate nyo siya. Pagdating ng monitor nyo, na 4K, na
Yung
48.
3080, yung 3080 kasi
Yeah.
ano, di na stress out masyado si ano eh.
Yeah.
Pet, Jemina, sup? No, just on, well, a little bit late, but that's okay. Thanks for joining us. I did have an interesting question here. iCrew says na sold on DLSS, so
Yeah.
backing up Rocky the Programmer. But also from iCruise, yes, actually Ren is the glue that holds the team together also. Kapag nag-aaway na si Rocky tsaka si Jay or si Rocky tsaka si ako, ano ba it's usually Rocky and then somebody else. It's Ren.
Ako nga eh, parang ako lang yung ano,
Parang
black,
super sexy. Kapag men tayo
chaotic na ano,
kapag men tayo
laging may issue.
like Rocky
Ay,
and Finn.
iwan ko sa inyong
Si,
dalawa.
si Ren yung nag-ano eh. Si Ren yung voice of reason. Si
Kaya kami minsan,
I'm the voice.
inaaway ko rin yan si Red.
yes,
Kaya,
yun. Si Gerald nasa likod lang, parang naka-glower. Parang nakasimangot lang na, no? um, so I'm trying to get a mix of the new comments and then jump back to the old comments. And I'm trying. Sup, Jose Marie Carl. Jose Marie Carl got a shout out in our last video. So we're giving a shout out now to all of our members, both new members and if you renewed your subscription. So actually Ren does that also. So so thank you Ren. Sawa ka na ba sa Ren? Kailangan ko ng new animation for ano or oy Ren, kailangan ko ng 6-month animation for so and so.
Okay lang, sir.
Yeah, kasi
Pero,
basically konting edit lang, 'di ba? Baka you should just send me the ano para I can edit it also. Yung problema kasi
you're not
yun.
using Premiere.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Ren is using
yun nga eh,
Adobe.
magkaiba
And I'm
kayo
using
nung encoder.
and I'm
Sir,
using
I'm
DaVinci.
good na inuutusan niyo ako as long na may bago rin akong monitor. I don't mind. I don't
Ito,
mind.
24 inches from Lazada. Oh, and ito, gaming monitor.
Sir, I
Ayan,
have a very small table here. So, I need to
yun.
i-besa mount. Kailangan ko lang pwedeng ibesa.
Besa mount.
24 inches. Itong Asus na ano.
Kailangan na yung sa Apple. Yung Pro.
Yeah.
Pro display. Yun the
Yeah.
ProRes.
That stand, how much was that stand? Pero kalakuhan talaga yung Apple. No, yun,
999
diba? Yeah. Yun lang naman. Oh.
Yeah. Kalahati nung monitor ni sir na 48 inches.
I am saddened that ITX Addict is not in the chat because we could encourage him to buy. Then we could buy it from him second hand. Kasi yung CPU ni Ren galing din kay ITX Addict. Eh. Yun yung ticket. Yun yung ticket mo, Ren. You need to convince ITX Addict to buy it and then sell it to us second hand para makaano ka. Pero he's not in the chat eh.
Pero wag mo ka naman maano na yun. Pinag-ano lang ako.
No, ITX Addict though, so I kid. If you're watching this on replay, ITX Addict, Ren really wants that Apple, no?
Actually, hindi ko in-expect na I'm fine with what I have right now, sir. Pero hindi ko in-expect
Grabe.
na hindi ko in-expect talaga na the more na matututo ka sa ginagawa mo, the more na you really need yung upgrade.
With your animations now and then the way and then kasi ang quick nung cuts mo, ang quick na nung cuts mo yung pak and then it's hard to go through the footage to find the exact one that you need, cut that sliver and then stick it in there. Believe me, I appreciate it. Kasi ako, actually I was talking to another one who's not in the chat is Kaiser. And I was chatting with Kaiser. And then he was asking me about the RAM video, which we released 2 videos back. And he's like, si Ren ba nag-edit noon? And I'm like, no, it was me. Then he's like, kasi medyo rough yung cuts eh. Ano tong Kaiser na to? And he's like, no, yeah.
Di bale sir, baban ko sa Discord.
Sorry, Steve, sigawan mo sa Discord, ha?
Baban ko, sir. Time out.
And then I was telling Kaisen, yeah, Ren really cares more about the editing. Ako basta may biro, okay na ako eh. Basta
Nasa point na ako, sir, na honestly, like don't be mad, sir. Nasa point na ako na gusto ko na kayong pagalitan sa mga shoots niyo.
Oh, we
Oh,
lost Red. Okay. Actually, I would have cut her off faster. It's just that my hand wasn't on the mouse. And like, kailangan pala handa na ako sa inyo eh. Parang ano, kailangan pa mabilis eh. Oh, we got Red back. Ano sinasabi mo rin? My
Okay
edits
na.
are okay. Thank you.
Okay na.
maganda daw,
I,
maganda daw.
I
Okay na.
think I think bago naputol, I think you were saying something maganda naman yung edits mo, sir. Parang yun nata yung narinig ko.
Hindi, yung footage
Yung
yung problem.
footage.
Ala,
Okay, we're very quick and fast in some of the videos.
uh,
As I was telling Kaiser also that we're very quick and fast in some of the videos. Now, to be honest, it's kind of like there are some videos that we really need out quickly. I mean, like naiya ako, brands send us things and we take long, not because we take long, but because there are just really so many things we need to shoot. Like
eh,
Deadpool sends us a cooler, Asus, yun that actually that Asus review kasi sobrang ganda. So I was like, kinuha ko kagad. No, but also we had very limited time with that monitor, so it needed to be very fast. So actually, if you look at the hardware sugar release schedule, grabe tayo. One time, we had a stretch from August to September. Every 2 days, may video tayo. Whether it was a mouse video that was sponsored, whether it was that thing I did na what did coming back from building and after 5 years, like what can you expect? And like I really felt sobrang natuwa ako sa team. Like everybody, myself, Rocky my brother, Rocky the programmer, everybody on the team na nakayanan yung pace na yun na twice every 2 days. That is insane for YouTube channel of our size with
na
only
hindi naman
one
production company.
yes, with only one part-time editor because Ren
Yeah.
does a lot of the videos, but she's not even a full-time editor for us. So
Yeah.
that is in an insane workload for and like again to be fair to me, like I can only edit when my kids let me edit, which is like 2 in the morning and I'm so groggy
Two
and I'm
in the
like
morning.
yeah, it's like legit kung nandito ka Kaiser, di mo lang alam yung rough cut na yun. Hindi, joke lang. Actually, not super rough. Pero, but I really, and then if you look at the other comparable tech YouTubers na Pinoy, nobody does it at our pace and maintaining a certain modicum of quality. I mean, yes, some shoots could be better, some cuts could be better, but like information wise, and even like the rough cuts, I think it's still a very good value for the viewer. Nobody, I mean, I won't name names, but I really do follow most tech channels na Pinoy na medyo around the same subscription count or higher. Um, Nobody does it as quickly as we do, and not that like we're throwing out content left and right na content lang blah blah nagpapwede magtanong lang kami kasi kailangan para sa quota. But yeah, have
Yeah,
to
but that's the truth though.
yeah, have to have not. But even then, diba, you're getting quality
Yeah.
content. Yeah, we're answering questions. But I'm really proud of the team actually, to be honest. Na grabe yun. I mean, twice every 2 days may content. That is
Hmm.
just an insane amount. And we're not even, and that's just videos. We're not counting the live streams. We're not counting the shorts. We're not counting, the other content that we're pumping out on Facebook and on Instagram. So really, so sometimes the shoots are not so good. But even then, we're improving. We've gotten nicer cameras. We've gotten lights. Yes, we have new lights now. So I think
Makikita niyo
really,
yun guys,
yeah,
grabe.
yeah,
As in,
yun.
talagang,
Actually,
So
we can show them na. I made a preview sa Slack. Pero we can show them na if you want.
di ba, go.
Okay.
I
Tingnan,
don't know how to do I don't know how to do that. Wag tayo masyadong
tingnan natin.
fancy. Yeah. Di ko pa na free na upload eh. So ano.
Yeah.
Di ko pa na preload onto the ano. But Rock, there's a Windows 11 question. Sorry, I am a Win 10
Wala pa.
guy.
Wala pa
Win 10
yata
guy
yung
all the way.
22H2. Yung 22H2 yan yung may tabs na yata yung File Explorer. So wala pa.
Oh, really?
Well,
Ah?
ako wala pa. So hindi pa siya ano. Tsaka nasa insider ko wala pang announcement eh.
Okay. All right, guys.
Pero
Speaking
yeah,
of,
that's sorry.
sorry.
Go, sir.
Ganda na ng segue ko eh. Pero ito naman. Yun na lang.
Bibili ka ng PC, most likely kailangan ng Windows. Pero saan ka kukuha ng legit Windows? Daming options, daming prices. Kalito.
Buti na lang, may cdkeyoffers.com.
Madali lang ang order.
Search for the software you need, add to cart, daan ka sa payment options nila.
Wala pang 5 minutes, finished. May legit working CDK ka na para sa Windows mo.
Gamitin ang aming code para makakuha pa ng discounts.
Kaya kung naghahanap ka ng legit, mura, at original software,
Check out cdkeyoffers.com.
Actually, to be honest, that ad, the one the kicker that always gets me is Jay saying, hindi
Yeah.
na mag-order. Pero may hinahabol siya na, ano, parang,
Yeah.
pero may emotion eh.
Yeah.
That's what always gets me. And then we did have somebody comment, which I thought was a really good comment and funny also, na Windows, parang ang hirap mag-decide, and then he's reaching for a graphics card, pero Windows yung pinag-uusapan.
Yeah.
So parang sobrang disconnect nung ano. And I understand, I mean, we needed him to do
Yeah.
something na ano, na parang ganun. But natawa na ako dun sa comment. Na in fairness naman, ano. Although my friends have been asking na they miss my old the line in our very first CDK ad na that ran for a long time. It was na ang video na to ay handog ni cdkoffers.com. And
Huwag
tuloy-tuloy na.
kayong
Yung
mag-alala,
handog,
huwag kayong mag-alala, huwag
yun.
kayong basta basta bago. Speaking of bago, sir, para
Hmm.
magawa natin yun, meron
Ah,
kang or ano.
Ano, we need
Yan, ano,
equipment?
Ah,
I don't want to hear about you.
Didisconnect na ako. Didisconnect na yata ako.
Oh, ano,
Mahina na internet ko.
ano to, new content, ano? I don't know, we do need new equipment?
Opo, sir. Pero magagamit naman siya sa lahat ng video.
Oh my God, narinig ko na tong, narinig ko na
Hindi,
tong
promise.
I don't think
Hindi,
that
wait
it's
lang, wait lang.
pricey.
Ito na, like, itong ano na to, sobrang laking tulong niya sa lahat.
That's
Like,
what you said about the light.
yun nga,
Yes,
ang
sir.
ganda, di ba?
Ang ganda na output ko doon, sir.
well, we will talk about this off stream, okay?
Pero mura lang yun, sir. Like, wala wala yung
Ah.
$200. Hindi tulad nung lights. wala yun.
Okay. We'll talk about that. Walter Reyes, best time to buy GPUs. This is the eternal question. To be honest, the 30 series has really gone down in price. The 40 series promises to be the same expensive stuff. So, if you're
Paglabas
asking,
ng 4,000.
oh, um, my answer to this is actually like people ask this all the time, and my answer is always the same. If you need it now, buy it now. If you will enjoy it now, if this is the budget that you think you can afford for the next 6 months to 8 months to 1 year, di magbabago, 30,000, 35, 20,000, whatever the budget is. If you think set ka na talaga dun, buy it now. You'll enjoy it now. But if you can wait, okay pa naman yung games na dinadaro mo. Kasi it really depends what games you play. You like the AAA games, you like the Dota. If you like the Dota, you don't need to buy a GPU. I mean, or you might need like a small upgrade. But it really depends on the games that you play. Like for me, I was playing on 2K because my monitor is 2K. But now when I get the nice new monitor, and as Rocky the programmer mentioned, it'll be in 4K. Maybe I will need to go up to a higher graphics card. But hell no, am I giving Jensen my kidney for the 40 series right now? So I'm still good with my current graphics card. I'm going to wait. So it really depends on you. But I basically what iCruise is saying: buy a GPU when you need it and you can afford it. Then don't look back. No regrets. That's also my sentiment on that. Na kung kailangan ngayon and feel mo na ma-enjoy mo talaga, go for it. Pull the trigger. Prices, it's kind of like hindi naman kasi to stock or crypto na you're waiting for prices to drop. Hindi mo mabebenta yan in the long run. This is a consumer item that you're gonna get and you're gonna enjoy. You're gonna use it. You're gonna consume it. You're a consumer. So the best time is when you personally feel that you will need it and that you can get the best value out of it. Not so much na hinihintay mo na, babagsak yung GPU and mainis ako kung bumagsak palalo. Kasi to be honest, once you buy, you won't be checking the prices anymore because you'll be gaming. You'll be enjoying the GPU that you bought. Yes. That is my lecture on enjoying the things that you bought. I mean, some people buy some people buy medium size, buy budget, they enjoy it. Some people buy super expensive, they don't enjoy it. Mas nakalamang pa yung bumili ng budget because they enjoyed it. I mean, to be honest lang, you really should, at the end of the day, parang that's my problem with some enthusiasts na they don't like hindi na nila na-enjoy kasi they get too caught up in the specs, they get too caught up in the price. They know too much and so they can't enjoy what they bought. For me
Sorry.
talaga No, walang bato-bato sa langit, ah. Although I don't think anybody on the team is like that. I think anybody on the team, on our team at least, is very di pa jaded eh. When they get something they really like, they're like, God damn! And believe me, if you saw the raw footage of Rocky the programmer um reacting to the 3080 Ti that we got sent, you'll know na enthusiast pa rin siya. Oy, speaking of who entered chat.
Si Kaiser.
Sup, Kaiser?
Kaiser.
Mag-replay ka na lang, Kaiser. I mean, you'll want may shoutout ka 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. Mag-backtrack ka na lang when when this goes when it becomes like a video.
May ano,
Um,
may tanong si Moniker eh, na,
mm,
na interesting, yung tungkol dun sa DLSS. So sabi, hindi ko alam kung si Moniker ba yun or baka na malikmata ako. So
si
sabi
iCubes?
niya, yung sa ano daw, ang minimum kasi 'di ba parang 1080p yung DLSS.
Mm.
So 1440p lang ba pataas yung may DLSS? No. Yung DLSS ano rin siya, nag-upscale din siya ng 1080p, 720p. So yung performance benefits mo, okay pa rin siya sa I mean ma ma ma, 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 ma kumbaga maapektuhan pa rin yung 1080p.
You'll still be able to use it.
Pero yung
Yeah.
technique kasi, yung parang yung halimbawa hindi naman kailangan nung system mo na sobrang bilis or like hindi naman nagsa-struggle yung system mo. Ang gagawin mo, i-enable mo yung DSR. So, naka 1440p ka internally, kahit 1080p lang yung monitor mo. And then, i-DLSS mo yun to 1080p. So, parang
Parang
nung lumabas siya sa bibig ko, parang wait, that sounds so ridiculous.
para
Ano, pero
I
ginagawa
need this
talaga yun.
thing to get to this thing to get
Yeah.
Oo.
Pero yun yung parang ano doon, one thing na you can also do. So, upscale ka to 1440p using DSR and then DLSS to 10. Kasi yun nga, DLSS, hindi mo naman isa-set yun to 1080p eh. Siya yung magde-decide, di ba, kung saan. So yun may ano ka doon, may graphical improvements and also, while parang kumbaga, while remaining yung performance as if hindi ka naman nagtaas ng resolution. Yun. Pero yung kung 1080p lang, yeah, pwede. Yun yung ginagawa ko sa lahat ng DLSS games ko. Ganun. Pwede siya sa 1080p.
Um, I don't quite understand this question from LifeRocks. Will you still build the PC kahit may GPU na si owner na nabili? Ah, sorry. The GPU is not from us. Yeah, sure. We do that all the time.
Yeah, oo.
Yeah, we're not you can bring in and you can bring in outside parts and then we'll complete the rest or something. That's not a problem. And we'll still build for free as long as the majority of the parts are from us.
We got you,
Uh
bro.
Yeah. We're not picky on that. iCruise, yun nga, itong si Hardware Sugar Fan Club, na-mention ko nga dati na I don't know if this is one of the employees just pranking me, but none of them have owned up to it. I've never asked them naman about it. So I have no idea who Hardware Sugar Fan Club is, but whoever it is, thank you. If you're an employee, just message me, but just PM me, and then I'll make sure an appropriate raise is coming to you this December. But
Ay, ako
Bakit?
yan, sir. Ako
Ano
yan.
ginawa niya?
I
Nag, nag,
his YouTube name is HW Sugar Fan Club, and then he's
ah,
all praises
okay.
about us. Yep. But
Bab-
I honestly don't know who it is.
Ako
baban
na
ko
lang
rin
yan,
yan,
sir.
sir.
Ako na lang. Kunyari, ako na lang.
Ikaw na, you'll message me na, no? Na, grabe naman to si
Tapos,
Magdaye. Grabe naman to. Yeah,
bakit?
it's probably Sir Anton, but an alt account. I feel I deserve a raise. That
Kaya,
monitor,
oo nga,
yeah,
that
yeah,
makes sense,
yeah.
no? Ang dami mong monitor, sir, eh.
Yes,
Kaya,
yung isa si
kaya
HW
nakaganon
Sugar
ka
Fan
pala.
Club. Oh. Yeah. Excuse me, my hand, naka hands off the keyboard ako, ha.
Oh, hindi
Excuse me.
nagko-comment. Oh, hindi siya
Oh,
nagko-comment pagka
no.
nakataas yung kamay mo, sir. Oh,
Oh,
huli.
grabe.
Nahuli ang shield.
Oh,
Oh,
grabe. Oh,
nung bumaba yung kamay
no,
nyo,
ano? Ano?
may
Grabe.
pa-sir pa kayo,
Gagano na ako. Baka rin pwede pa ako. Yeah. Sama no budget no.
AI and AI.
Ano to? Although, like, trivia lang, did you know in the early days of Reddit, they actually had to post their own content kasi wala pang nagano para lang kunwari may activity. But they don't need to do that anymore since Reddit is Reddit. But we're still a small channel. We might need to do that. Yeah, that might be good. We should get in touch with the troll farm. I mean, 'di ba?
Yeah,
Parang
eh.
ano
We
naman,
can
parang good
make our
vibes.
own like view
Na,
bots.
oh.
Pwede. I mean,
Okay, no, that's the dark side. That's not. That's, side dog, harder sugar exposed. Yes, the cheap, the dirty tactic. Alam mo, actually, si ITX addict, hindi yan totoo na tao eh. Parang, but that's just us na on the side na, ano. Mm. No, sorry. Actually, napaisip ako, actually, thinking about how many items ITX addict ka daw. I'm just picking on ITX addict because he's not in the chat right now. But, ano, Liam Magnaya, this chat is already your troll farm. Like, everybody, right? Yeah, everybody isn't, ano. Like, all of the notable names, yung mga regulars natin, lahat yun, ano. Controlled by a mobile, tapos naka-ano lang yan, somewhere.
sa amin,
Naka,
nakaganon pala kami.
naka-ano, yan. Pero in fairness, ganda nung chat, ganda nung chat responses, Hindi talaga mukhang,
Natural, no? Natural.
hindi yung mga tipong, great video, or good job,
Uh,
or ganda talaga ng channel na to.
yung
Di
mga
ba?
ano,
Parang,
kanya-kanyang personalities, eh.
yeah. Like yung isa, medyo annoying. Di ko lang sasabihin kung sino ang gang.
Isa, binaban lagi.
Oo. Perma,
Great video. Ayun na, lumabas na yung
nako, ha? Ano nangyari sa, AI mo, Raka?
ano yan, sir.
Oo.
Ayan na. Great video.
Lumalabas
Ayan
na,
na.
lumalabas na.
Ito na yung mga bot.
What happened to the
Yun na lang.
quality? What happened to the quality? Si Luigi Wilwaco.
Ayun na.
Isa pa yan si Luigi Wilwaco. Very informative.
Kaya na which
Kukulitin nyo, This is why I don't like Pwede Magtanong pala. I remember now. Why did we do this?
ayun na,
why,
sugoy. Ayun na.
why did we do this? Okay, teka. Na-derail tayo, na-derail, ha?
Give away, please.
Na-derail tayo.
Ayun.
One question from Sean Flores, who is also a frequent participant here in the chat. Thank you. Have you ever thought of selling PC screwdrivers like Linus or LTT? To be honest, yung mga ganun na merc, we don't have the volume. Hindi pa kami ganun ka big time kasi gusto ko quality. I mean, in fairness to Linus, grabe yan si Linus mat merch, but he really takes the time. Like hindi lang yun na some generic product that they slap something on. He really takes the time. We're not at that point yet na we can have the volume needed to make a quality product. So like ayoko lang na PSU tapos magsasnap kami ng hardware
PSU,
sugar logo. PSU pa no. So yung mga generic and then we'll spray paint them or something na then hardware sugar, di ba? So I mean,
Ay, naku,
yung generic na grade and yung iba-ibang
grabe.
cable sa color. Yeah. So but we're not there yet. But I do want to announce, and none of the staff know this yet, but I do want to announce that we will be getting LTT screwdrivers. Two of them, in
Yeah.
fact, for
Yeah,
the
alam
shop.
namin, sir. Alam namin.
Ah,
Alam namin, sir.
ba't mo
Yeah.
alam?
Nasa Discord yun.
Okay.
Opo.
Kausap namin yung gabi-gabi.
Here I thought it was like a reveal. Like I thought everybody would be like, "Wow, we're getting LTT screwdriver." I hate you
No, but
guys.
we're very excited.
You don't look excited. Look
Ah,
excited. Look
Hindi,
ano.
kagabi kami na-excite kasi kagabi sinabi sa amin.
Kagabi nyo lang
Kagabi po.
nalaman.
Awa.
God damn it. I should have said it
Actually,
earlier.
sir, yung sinabi niya po sa amin yun, sakto na binoost niya yung Discord natin.
Oh, and he
Binus
boosted
niya.
also?
Okay,
Ano?
nagulat
Kaya,
ngayon.
Oh,
kaya may,
ako yung nagulat. Hindi ko alam yun. Hindi ko alam.
so pwede na tayo mag-stream ng 1080p dun sa
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kaya tama-tama dun sa Dota 2 tournament. If ever.
Okay. There are things going on now that I don't know about. Yeah. Yeah. But sorry, just for context, this is from he was a YouTube subscriber, a member, YouTube member, and he's bought a lot of stuff from the shop, and he's very active dun sa Discord natin.
Yeah, everywhere siya active. Kaya,
Yes, he's so points to that bot. Sino nag-program ng bot na yun? He's very active. That particular account.
Naano ko pa nga nag-benchmark pa nga siya kasi kailangan ko ng extra na benchmark.
So inano mo? Nag-request
Hindi,
ka?
sabi ko na, in general naman, sino yung mga 3080 pataas? Benchmark. Ang bait eh.
Nautusan pa.
The best yung mga fans natin. Like, kahit binabastos ko yung mga yan, yung mga anak ko na yan. the best yung mga fans natin.
Nautusan
So,
pa.
sabi ni Rafael James, if they start selling screwdrivers, pangatawa na nila yung hardware sa hardware sugar.
Yeah, yeah.
Oo, mag-sell na tayo
Legit.
pako.
Hindi, gusto ko
Actually, guys,
martilyo. Martilyo gusto ko.
Actually nga, sir, nung nandun ako sa shop, nung nag-shoot kami niyan, saktong-sakto, dun sa habang nag-A-roll na ako, syempre, of all times, may tumawag.
Ah.
Tapos naghahanap
Ano
ng
na hardware? Na hardware.
naghahanap ng borax or something. So, si Gerald yung nakano. So, imagine niyo si Gerald. Si Gerald yung nakasagot.
Ano sabi niya? Ano sabi niya?
Sir,
Yeah.
busy kami ha. sabi daw nung nagsagot, ganun ba? Tapos binabaan siya.
Pinabaan niya
Ganun
pa.
ba? Binabaan. Kasi hard.
Makinisip prank to. Ano PC na to?
Sabi, yung nakakatawa yung sabi ni Gerald eh. Kasi, sir, PC kami ha. Parang, okay, so bago yung train of thought mo, bago yan magtuloy-tuloy, PC kami ha. Ganun ba?
Sir,
Tapos pagkatapos, ano yung mukha ni Gerald? Nung binabaan siya.
Natawa kami.
Natawa lang.
dapat sisihin si Sir. Bakit kasi hardware sugar?
I know. And then there were people on Facebook when I posted that, they're like, kasi kasalanan mo, ba't mo nilagay hardware? But then, like, grabe naman.
Ay, nako.
Oh man, I wish I could. Sana na video. Na video ba yun? Like the record?
Hindi, sir. Hindi. Kasi,
No.
siya wala sa kanya yung mic eh.
Di rin marinig. Pero,
Ay, nako.
I can just imagine Gerald. Tapos ano.
Like rolling his eyes.
Yeah. Ako yung na ano eh, ako yung ako yung napeperwisyo kasi ako yung napapagalitan ng mga customer, oy, yung top mo ha. Parang nabastusan ako. Alam like, bakit ako kung ako lang di naman ano eh. Sorry, may nakita rin ako.
Adventure sa shopping.
I know when you go there, it's like it's risky, risky. Ano mangyari? Si Dog may hirit na ATT Anton Stroll tips. I've often been tempted to use our IT. I mean, because we have so many extra PCs in the shop. Sige, gawin na lang yan, 'di ba? Parang we could deploy the extra hardware to nefarious ends. But let's resist. Let's stay on the light side.
Let's resist for now. Tingnan natin kung hanggang 100k and then
inaangkin mo na nga yung mga second hand parts eh. Give it to us and then
give it to us. And then yun na yun. Wala na problema.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. Yeah. Question from Membrane. Can we get the Odyssey Arc? Is the Arc sorry, not the Neo. The Neo, we definitely can't. I've actually asked our supplier. We've had customers asking, can you get the Odyssey G9 Neo? Tama ba yun? Basta yung, Odyssey na Neo. But we can't. Samsung does not sell it at all here. So if ever somebody's selling it, that's gray market. Hindi yun sa official distributors ni Samsung. The Odyssey Arc, the Arc one, I'm not too familiar. Maybe, but I have to ask. I'm not too sure. Ayun. Yun. Sorry guys, I promised my daughter we'd only go up to 8:45 because I also have not eaten dinner. There are a whole bunch of questions. Or I just want to do this one last question from our former intern. And he asks about yung controller sa PS4. He's trying to use it on his PC pero hindi na recognize. It just charges pero hindi na recognize. I personally have no experience at all using any kind of console controller on PC, so I thought I would toss it to the group and to the chat in general.
So, yun. Yung first, yung pinakamadali is download mo yung firmware niya from Sony. And then, mas madali sana ako sa bawa Steam game.
How does he update it?
Yeah, so USB niya and then da-download mo yung parang firmware updater nung
but you can run it like you double click it in Windows Explorer tapos mahanap niya. I mean, how does it
Hindi, yung parang yung app no yung app niya.
Sorry, there's an app. There's an app. Okay.
Yun. So, yun.
No idea.
Mas madali sana kung bawa Steam game yun kasi automatic dun sa Steam. Pero, yun nga, you would need, ano nga ba yun? Yung app, Meron ako nun, eh. So,
Oh!
actually dalawa. So, puwede yung DS4 Windows nga ba yun? Meron ba ako nun? DS4 Windows or yung Xbox.
Oh yeah, Lazy Cable Manager mentioned DS for Windows.
Ayun, basta hanapin mo yun. Hanapin mo DS4 Windows. Tsaka yung Xbox 360 ano, Xbox CE yata. So, ang ginagawa nun, ayun, ini-emulate niya yung Xbox 360 na controller dun sa system mo using yung kahit anong controller. So, yun, actually mas madali yun for me. Ayun.
Okay, yun. I have no idea, but I'm sure Inigo will be happy with that. Yun. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll actually be streaming live from the shop tomorrow around 11:30. Yeah, naghahabol na. On the content of Hardware Sugar, you notice at the end of the month, sobrang naghahabol na kami because we do keep our word to our sponsors. It's just that the first part of the month, we're really also shooting. There's really no downtime. And then at the end of the month, yun nga, naghahabol no editing, no live streams. But it's really tuloy-tuloy. Tuloy-tuloy talaga siya. And sometimes, hindi naman sa burnout, but sometimes it's really tiring. Especially now with the secondary major sponsor. We have two major sponsors now. It's really difficult to make sure that we get all of the videos that we need to get in. So it's really, medyo sumasakit ulo ko thinking like, oh, what's the next video and what can we do? And di pa namin sinasagad. We do have some videos like, for example, the ASUS review video. We didn't make that sponsored like by CDK or somebody else because we want to also give value to the brand na um, yung attention ng viewer nandun lang sa product. Um, Other channels, bigger channels, walang pakundangan. Like they just put it there. In time, and in fairness, Asus never told us don't do that. Deepcool never said don't do that. But come on, we just like to give value to the brand. Maybe in the future, kung sobrang dami na, we might do that. But now, nakaya pa naman, yun, we really make our best effort, even if you're not sponsored by us, even if it's a review, to have the attention of the viewer on that item. But in turn, yun nga, nagabol kami for the other review, the other sponsored videos. Yun nga, my point is that we really try our best to give value to everybody, to the viewers, to the sponsors. But yun nga, that's why it's always naghahabol. It's like legit. Ren does videos, Rocky does videos aside from other things like the Candy Portal, which I know will be up soon.
Yes, sir.
Construction programmer.
Ang
And
hirap kasi ayoko kasing i-ano, eh,
okay, tama
as
na.
much as possible ayoko
Don't break
siyang
down on
i-ano ng
stream. Okay. Don't break down on stream. Di naman kita hinahound, but I'm just
hindi,
saying na
pero
that
pero yun
oh,
nga, pero yun ang
oh,
tagal na rin nun, sir, pero
oh,
yun, basta sir.
yeah. Okay, okay.
Ano siya, matino matino
Uh,
lalabas, yun
yung
yung
boses mo naging Ken na, yung parang medyo nag-ano na, no? Ano.
matino siyang lalabas.
Yeah. Yun. So I will be streaming live from the shop tomorrow. And actually I realized na we maybe need to get a video out on Sunday. The footage has been shot, but I need time to edit. So Kaiser, rough ulit yung cuts niyan. Kaiser, kung nandiyan ka pa sa ano. But the guys are coming out with a really nice video on Monday. But yun nga, then the YouTube members also should see it first. Eh. Yun, that's another obligation that we take seriously. That all the YouTube members see the videos earlier before the public. And we legit always do that. So we need time pa for the YouTube members to see it. So yun, ayusin ko pa yung schedule. But yeah, definitely tomorrow around 11:30, I'm gonna be streaming live from the shop. And yun, so please do join me again tomorrow. Have a good weekend, guys. Thanks so much for joining the episode 31 of Puwede Magtanong, the longest running live tech show. And I'm gonna use that now, longest running, until somebody can prove to me otherwise. I posted previously na please, if you know of any other live tech show online na 2 years plus, yeah,
Na
2 years
local?
running.
Na local?
Kahit ano, local or
Eh, di
international.
one show.
Hindi yun live ano eh, they don't give advice eh. Like yung live tech advice.
Okay,
Yeah, yung
okay.
live tech
Yeah, yeah.
advice.
Parang
Like
Sota nga pala yun. Yeah. Sure,
yeah,
sure.
yung the one show is closer to Sota in terms of
Yeah.
DNA. Si Linus mag-stoop down to give live tech advice? I think not.
Peasants.
Yeah. Excuse me, because my house, which
To the
needs
rabble.
three of the 42 inches from ASUS, and ano, excuse me. Tsaka I feel bad nga for Luke eh. Si Luke nandyan lang for ano eh, and then magja-jump in si Linus na ano. But yeah, if you know of any other live tech show, kahit ano, international or no, please mention it in the chat. And yun, so I can stop saying we're the longest running. But until somebody proves to me that we are not, then we are. Yun. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Stay safe. Have a good weekend, guys. Weekend again. Jose Maricar, the sponsor today is our go-to sponsor, CDK. 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 Yun. Yep. All right. Bye, guys. Stay safe. Hardware